So we were supposed to follow that dude
Of course.
from the Temple of Helm, right? But let's first go down here and talk to that guy. Lady.
Oh, it's a fine day for meeting new friends.
Is it?
Hi.
Greetings, friend. I preach for the benefit of the Hearthkeeper, or Lady Styrolali, whatever. One day I shall have a shrine here in the city dedicated to her. Hearthkeeper, never heard of her. Well, many would, I suppose. She's a goddess of halflings, representing our ideals of friendship and trust. Well, that's interesting. You may notice there are a large number of the wee folk here in Athkatla. Styrolali tries her best to... I have no idea how to pronounce that. Styrolali? Styrolali? I have no idea. Cyril. Cyril tries her best to provide a safe home for her people here in the city. You might understand it is important for us halflings to fit in wherever we can. A home is a home. We may as well strive to make it a pleasant home. Well, that's not wrong, I suppose. Where's Helm? That's Helm. Let's hear about their proposal. What I'm supposed to do with the cult of the sightless eye. I think they were called. Cult of the sightless eye. I'm very good at English again today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Never betray trust. Such is the will of the Vigilant One.
Okay. What time you have arrived? First, I must say that I know your reputation. It is not relevant. You will be judged according to how you serve. Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat. The task I ask will be treacherous, but you seem capable. Again, what is he saying? Serve well and you will be rewarded. Display any treachery and it will be seen. Now to the task. You heard that fool in the street? If what he says is true, it threatens to upset a delicate balance, and your power would only disrupt the way of things. If he is lying, then whatever cult he is proposing can only serve to hurt those it bulks into following him. True. What signs point to this? I would not wish to upset legitimate faith. I will do whatever I can to help you. What do you require? You played on the people's insecurities. Can you not offer better than he? What's the matter? Can't you compete? Looks like a biased market to me. No way you're setting me up to fight some new deity. I'm not stupid. Helm offers unwavering stability. True faith has no instant reward. Helm very rarely appears in physical form. Walking with models is not the way of the gods. In other words, we might as well not exist. And this man's claims are doubly disturbing. Nope. And if this turns out to be legitimate faith, what then? Cannot risk angering a god, but telling models what to do is, yeah, I know the drill. Alright, what do you need? Nothing points to the emergence of a new deity. It would be impossible to hide such an event from the great god that is Helm, if he exists. What does remain unseen is the fate of those that have chosen to follow. We have lost some of our younger faithful, and they must be accounted for. Can you tell what's required? Trade on the heel's need for security. Cannot offer this. I will not risk angering new god. Well, Helm can't compete on his own. I find that amusing. Can you detail? He of the unsleeping eyes must know of this cult. I mean, my motivation for doing this is that the new cult is probably malicious, right? I couldn't give a fuck about religion, but I don't want a cult exploiting people. Or worse, potentially. He of the unsleeping eyes must know of this cult. The blindness they promote is abhorrent to Helm. We ask you to investigate and identify what is happening. The Vigilant One informs us that the cult is underground and closed, but we cannot see past the sewers. You must infiltrate it as friend or conqueror. The sewer entrances are marked on your map. You must suffer the filth of the sewers to find the filth of the cult. They are not hiding amidst the pipes, so there must be a passage leading further away. What's the payment? There will be a reward. Do not tax your welcome by demanding it now. You will be given your due when the time is right. So nothing then. Very well, though I will be most displeased if it turns out you are lying. May the great god give light to all wrongs against you. You may seek healing and tools to aid you here as you need. Ask an acolyte and you will receive. Our resources are thin at the moment, but an ally of Helm and Tavern of Torm is awaiting you in the sewers now. Seek Kaldorn to serve with you. Faith guide you both. I know, sir, of Sir Kaldorn. I do not doubt that he looks into this cold on his own. He is a veteran paladin of the Order, a fine warrior, if somewhat arrogant and overpious. I wonder if I can replace Enorman with that paladin, in which case I should probably do Enorman's quest first. Coming from you, those words sound like compliments. This Kaldorn must be an incredible night. You're too far beneath my notice to even acknowledge such a comment. Repeat it, however, and I shall react much differently. You are such an asshole. I'm glad that you've chosen this course, changed later. This cult stinks of wrongness, an affront against nature that must be stopped. Yep, that's basically my reasoning for doing it.
Just as I thought.
And not the entire War of the Religions thing, which I don't give a fuck about. But there are other reasons to pursue this cult, right? Or, to investigate this cult. And see that it doesn't harm people. So stealing from Talos should be good for my reputation, right?
Task at hand.
Like, technically speaking. Ooh, mistress. Can I talk to the mistress, please?
I'm ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Oh, it actually worked.
Yes.
First things first, the loot.
Take a fast pause.
Who the fuck is Chick-Tika Fast Pause? Wait, that's a way out?
As you will. Of course.
Great.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Chaos prevailed to require the services of Talos. Sure, why not? Do you have some stakes? No, but you have Ray's dead. Huh. Which is probably useful in the event that I need to raise Chihira, right? Because, unlike everyone else, she cannot raise herself. She can just raise everyone else. Cleric staff +3. Not usable by monk. I mean, the staff users don't really go into melee, right? Do I? Let's just bring one as insurance, right?
You need.
You
Just
never
name
know.
what you want.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know who's gonna die.
What do you need? I have fleet of foot and all that.
You're so useless, Yoshimo. Hey! Did I roll a net 20? Can I enable rolls? Story mode? Feedback? Yeah, that is... I don't like that, so that's good. Weird. Why can I not enable those roles? Anyway.
Yes.
The TLDR is... Oh, would you look at that?
You require my counsel, yes? Yoshimo is willing.
Oh, that works.
I'll help. I'll do it.
I need to remember that I have a raised dead scroll.
Of course.
Oh, I can't go behind it? Interesting. That's a bit weird.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise?
You're right behind me, right?
What can I do? In Bearvan's name. Faster than Chick-Tika Fast Paws.
I know why I'm jump saving these things.
I'm ready.
I can dance on the head of a pin as
I'll
well.
do it.
Wait, what? Wonder of the heavens.
Yes?
I need someone where I can dump all my shit. So I think I said I was going to do...
Best be a short one.
Oh, I can't go there actually, but I can go here. I said I was going to do this dude's quest first, so I can get rid of him then, right?
Nature's servant awaits.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everyone dual classing? Or multi-classing? Makes building a party so much more annoying.
Who are you?
Excuse me, sir, you look like a warrior. Are you a warrior? Could you help me? Rinsk and Boo are the greatest of warriors, small one. I will crush your foes into little foe-shaped chunky bits. Who dares pick on you, just point the way. I don't have any foes, sir. No foes? I am relieved. I trust those who prey on children no farther than they can be thrown. Even if I manage to throw them pretty far, and throw them I shall. Who wonders what you need a warrior for when you have no foes? I'm lost, sir. I was sent to find somebody who could help my village, but I've had all my things stolen and nobody can help me. What? Boo is outraged. See his fury. It's small, so look close. Trust me, it's there. What is wrong with your village, small one? How can we heroes help? I'm from Imswale in the Yuma Hills. People have been disappearing. Some of them have turned up, but they're all turned inside out and mad. Minsk has been inside out and angry before, and it's never a good thing. Sometimes it frightens even Boo. No, not mad as in angry, sir. Mad as in crazy. Oh. Minsk has never been crazy, no, sir. And Minsk definitely isn't crazy right now talking to his miniature giant space hamster. Being inside out was bad enough. Is there more, little boy? And even worse, everyone says they've seen strange babies out in the hills. Everyone's so frightened. There's even to the talk that Yuma himself has returned. Then heroes are needed. Heroes like Minsk and Boo and Changed Later. Where's your village, small one? Together we will save the day. I can show you where it is on your map. I'm sure Minister Lloyd would be ever so grateful if you could aid the village. Everyone is terribly frightened. Nothing removes fear better than a good sword and a swift kick in the evil. We shall go to your village and do what heroes do. Right, Changed Later? Sure. You would? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. When you get to Imsvale, talk to Minister Lloyd. He can tell you everything else. Thank you, sir. We shall go and save the village for the boy. I will crush the evil, all of the evil, even the small rodent-sized evil. Although, that is more Boo's job. I hope you intend to go to this village soon, Changed Later. A visit to greener lands would be welcome after a trek through this crowded city. True. Yuma Hills. I mean, I guess technically that map isn't that big. It's smaller than Baldur's Gate 1's map, right? Which was like at least twice the height with a similar width. Maybe like one column less.
Oh, yes!
I think we'll deal with this. Then we will go back and if potentially lose Enorman finally. And then we can go to the graveyard to hear that other proposal. And I guess we will be sent to the docks anyway. Vulova Estate and Temple of Joaquin, Ronal Estate, Council of Six, Delrin Estate, Daryl Agistev, Fire Camp, Prison, Government Park. Okay.
Just as I
Let's start visiting, quote-unquote,
Onward,
people.
then.
I bet that other estate where we killed all the guards was part of the quest we're about to go on, right? That would at least make sense.
What do you need? I am skilled, fleet of foot, and all that.
Yoshimo, you are so fucking useless.
Something you need.
I'll help out in Berevan's name. It shall be done.
Yes. To the task at hand. As you will.
I think he was a Delrin, right?
You require my counsel. Yoshimo is willing.
This door is barred from the other side. Well, in that case, knock doesn't help either.
For the glory of Arm.
So, whatever.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Oh yeah, that was the temple, I remember.
Whatever I can do to help.
Joaquin sounds like something out of No Man's Sky.
Yes.
I trust you are here in good faith.
Welcome to this altar devoted to our mistress of coin, Joaquin, she who smiles in all her trade. There's something I might do for you? Thought she was dead, how can you still worship her? Dear boy, Joaquin is not dead, she is, missing, yes, missing. The goddess of joy, Lyra, grants power to her worshippers in her stead for now. That's an interesting deal. Why would a god grant power to the worshippers of another god instead of converting them? Some have abandoned our mistress for the god of caravans, Shondakul, and others, but there are many who wait patiently for her return. I have faith. Joaquin is Am's patron, and when she returns, all that has ailed us will fade. You shall see. Ever thought of trade as something you could worship? I'm sure there are many who think as you do, dear boy. How then do you explain all the good that trade has brought to the realms? As usual, all the good is the god's fault, and all the bad is the human's fault, right? Or the people's fault. Wondrous cities have been built, communications go between cultures throughout Toril, all because of trade. Without it, we would still be living in caves. Yes, but I don't get where a god or goddess comes in. To many who ply trade, there's nothing more important in the world. Fortunes are made and lost under Joaquin's auspices. Well, whatever. Just let me drop off some shit, but you're not buying, so I guess that's not happening. So fuck you. Druid's Ring. Ring of Animal Friendship, Druid's Ring. Calm Animal. Well, I guess that I expected something interesting, and then it's this shit. Speaking of...
Await your need.
I was like, can she not, like, do animal forms? I might have completely forgot about the entire shape-shifting thing for the entirety of Baldur's Gate 1. Like, what the fuck? How could I forget that? 18-0, Dexterity 12, Armor class 6. 18-0, 12, Armor class 7. So Brown Bear is actually flat out better. Wait, the wolf is even better. Why would you ever shift into something else? Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Of course.
I think under AD&D 2 rules, you keep your hit points, right?
Look ye all upon this foul drow that we have bound before ye, a creature of evil and darkness, my brethren, a creature of foulness and deceit, bent only on our destruction.
Okay.
This creature has foolishly come amongst us, my brethren, thinking that we would be lax in our senses. Tell me what should be done with it. Burn it!
Burn her! Burn the drow!
Aye, burn the elf! Her dark and fiendish kin rose up from their underground homes and killed my father and brother! They are all evil, I tell you, all of them!
Then the drow shall burn! Gather round, my brethren, and witness the will of Beshava triumph over foul evil!
I'm not on board with this, just for the record. Seems Dark Elf has been caught and is about to be put to the torch. Good. Such a fate is no less than the fiend deserves. Dude, you're fucking neutral. Lawful neutral.
You Riven are mad! I have done nothing to any of you! I seek only to make my way without molestation. Why have you done this? Why?
Done nothing. You are a drow elf, are you not? That is as good a reason as any.
You are such an asshole.
Ye shall
Racist
be
asshole.
silent, evil one! The power of the Maid of Misrule will be demonstrated here today.
Burn her now!
Burn her! No! Now! Olaf Blindial!
Spout your evil speech if ye must, drow, but prepare yourself for your journey into the next world. Beg for forgiveness, beg for salvation, and hope that the cleansing fire will save ye.
I have no love for Drow, or for this Drow in particular, but it seems that she's done nothing to deserve this fate other than simply be a Drow. This is not justice. See? That's a neutral standpoint.
Shar,
Fuck,
my
I wanted to
deliverance is
save
in your
in case she
hands.
wants to join.
Wait! I recognize you!
Oh! Oh yes, I remember, she actually is evil. Please change later, I beg of you, save me from these madmen. Can I save now? Yes, thank you.
For the glory of Arm!
You see an elvish woman, a drow, tied to a stake. A mob of people stand near. The occasional shout of "burn her" comes from the crowd. Anger and fear crossed the drow's countenance. You could cut her down if you wish, but this shall surely anger the crowd. Oh yes, Delrin family shield. I could strip him. I should strip him of this shit. Right? Usable by Anomen. Okay, probably not of this. But of this, at least, and probably also these, and the rest of the shit you can keep.
Kneel and
Join us, my lord, and rejoice in our righteous destruction of this most unholy entity. Behold the forces of good triumphant. What has this drow done? What crime is she accused of? What crime? The crime of being dark and evil, of course. Look on her, fool. Her skin is black with the stain of her foul soul. She's a drow, and all the drow deserve no mercy. So it's not even that she's a drow, it's because she's black. Dude, you're getting cancelled. We found her in the market attempting to hide her identity. No doubt a spy. We've taken the law into our own hands, and it is good. Stand aside and watch, or join us if you wish. Either way, justice will be done.
Please, I beg of you, free me. I have done nothing to deserve this treatment. Please! Praise the goddess. My thanks for your timely intervention.
Boldly you walk up to the stake and cut the drow woman free. The ant-men turn their eye upon you.
What are you doing? Why have ye interfered with the judgment of Besheba? Her will must be shown to the people.
Allies of the foul creature. Allies of the drow.
This can never be allowed! The drow dies!
The mom dies! Ah!
Run for it!
Incertus, Pulcher, Imperium.
Well, I guess you're dead, old man.
Righteousness shall prevail!
That's not right.
Oh. I should probably not throw a fireball in there, just, you know, just a feeling.
Spellcraft has been interrupted. Just as I thought.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
That's not right. Declare yourself.
I could use some help.
Why did I use magic? I'm such an idiot. I am such an idiot.
Praise the goddess.
What are you?
Allies of...
This can... Run for it!
Incertus, Pulcher, Imperium.
That's not right.
You point, I punch.
With vengeance.
That's not right.
What is it now?
Miscast magic. Okay, so you're not going to heal yourself then? But you can heal him. Or not, because you've been deafened. Before I forget this again, you can pick up this. You can pick up this. You can probably not pick up this. Wait, who picked up the bullets? Works for me.
I owe you my life, Abil. You have saved me once again. I did nothing to provoke their attack, I tell you. I was passing through the city when the man guessed my identity under my hood.
I was surprised when he called out to others, revealing me. I suppose they assumed I was here to spy on them. Fools, they are so quick to fear these Riven. But come, we must be on our way soon if we were to avoid drawing another crowd. I distrust these barbaric people too much to hang about. Let me actually, before I have to reload this, see what she's like in this game, and if I want to end the party or not. Class, Cleric of Shah, neutral evil. I mean, at least she's not multi-classed, right? I kinda don't want an evil lady in my party. Would be both privilege and honor to join you, change later. What say you to my proposal? Not at the moment, perhaps later. As you wish, I will be here a while yet, if you change your mind. Maybe found amongst the artful monuments in the graveyard district. Most of the city is brimming with artless rabble who'd murder drow as soon as draw breath. Or worse, look for me amongst the dead. I mean, I'm gonna go there anyway, right, so... That's that. Whatever. Let's keep that one missing arrow thing. So can I take the side entrance to the prison there? I would cast a haste spell, but you know... I would also like to know how long I've been silenced. Also, how can I talk to people when I'm silenced? It's a really good question, isn't it? This is a weird prison where you can just open all the cell doors. This one's locked, right? No. What? Oh, that was the silence wearing off.
I'm so tired.
I've been framed, yes, framed. Wait, and I was like, there are no secret doors back here? That's unusual. Turns out there actually were secret doors back here.
Yes?
Oh my lord, please get me out of this terrible place. I mean, the door's open, lady. Just, I don't know, walk out or something. Doesn't seem that hard, honestly.
I trust you have no hostile
And you there, any reason in particular that you're here? I'm just looking around. There isn't anything interesting for you to see here, boy, and I don't let strangers crawl around my prison without reason. Off you go. Alright. Fine, be on your way. Prison's a dangerous place for folk like you at any rate. Yeah, I totally haven't just, like, you know, frolicked around here or anything. I'll be on my way.
Oh, yes.
The fuck was that? Commoners in the government district.
Be merry, friend.
Hello, Mad One. In. Greetings, you are known to me, or your deeds are known to those I serve. I think I should introduce myself. I am Madine. I represent one of the masters of the Athkatla Order of the Cult Wizards. He seeks to employ you in a matter of some urgency. Cult Wizards, they are the ones that arrest Immo, and I would be very interested in speaking to them about that. Oh, and what matter are you referring to? Like to know what kind of reward? I have no time. I do not know anything about that. I represent one of the wizards, as I said. Master Tolgiris. Perhaps you could speak to him of this Imwen. I want to know what task I would be performing. The matter is most sensitive. I have been given little knowledge of it. Tolgiris, the one whom I speak for, is eager to meet with you and discuss these matters. True. You will be most pleased. Master Tolgiris can be found in the government building behind me. You may go within. Do not tarry over long, my friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. Oh, hello, Master Tolgiris.
Just as I thought.
I am one of the few who are chosen.
Ah yes, I see Medine has proven to be his faithful self as usual. How do you do, my lord, considering the city is so harsh on strangers, eh? Perhaps Medine has let slip a little of what this is about, no? Well, yes. I do have something I would like you very much to do, if you'd care to hear it. I'm here now, so you may as well tell me what you have to me to do. What you would have me do. This is a sensitive matter, and I cannot tell it all to every curious soul. I must have your commitment that you agree to the task. Indeed, they seek agreement before telling you what they wish you to do. And the cowled wizards are not to be trusted, changed later, as you well know. I don't know, I have never taken a commission in the past before knowing what it is I was to perform, but the cowled wizards can reward with the best of them, I hear. So what do you say then, Agree to the task and I shall tell you all you need to know. I would like to know what the reward is then. I'm leader of working for the people who kidnapped Imwe and tell me where she is first. Imwen. Ah, the girl arrested along with the wizard. I do not have such inconsequential information on me, so put aside such demands. I will not put it aside. Either you tell me where Imwen is, or you shall not receive my assistance. I will look into the matter for you if you perform this task. However, I can guarantee nothing. If this means we do not work together, so be it. I agree to your task. Excellent. Your agreement means that the cult wizards shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. There's something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now and has become quite alarming. You know of the prevailing attitude against magic E&M, yes? Well, amongst some it is even worse than that. A burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Athkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He is currently in hiding and we need you to track the fellow down. We have been unable to do so, much to our frustration. Cult wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions or it will lead to serious problems. Who's this murderer? He is Athkatla, last son of a wealthy family and the true brute. Ask around and you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. He has a home in the Docks district, or he may have fled to the Yuma Hills. Oh, Yuma Hills, you say? His friends and servants would not speak to us, but they may to you. I need to take that call real quick. Give me a minute. Well, truly all murderers must be brought to task. I wonder what men of justice the cult wizard would apply. It is something to consider. I'm pretty sure I know what they would do and torture him for whatever they want to know. And if you do kill him, I simply must have his body. Valiga must be delivered to us whether he's dead or alive. You understand, yes? Interesting, interesting, interesting. Not sure what that is about, but I guess he will be able to shed some light on it, right? You gave your word, so expect nothing less. I will await the sight of this murderer's body soon. Well, soon? I didn't say anything about soon. So, yeah.
Onward then.
That's not gonna happen, but I will look into it when I have a chance and I'm in the area. Yes, what is it? Can't you see that I'm quite busy? Who are you? Well, you can't be local, that's for sure. You're looking at the official herald for Athkatla, keeper of family crests and records. Now beat it. You can be rude, somebody more inclined might take your head off. Ha! rather important person, city boy. Try it and you'll have the entire guard to deal with, and I'll be gone. Honestly, how much is here regarding entire guard? I can see 1, 2 soldiers, 2 bodyguards, and potentially 1, 2, 3 people that can fight. I am tempted.
No trouble out of
You know what? Let's see what happens.
Hurt you if I have to.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
This isn't.
Okay, they're all fighting. No, most of them are running, even some of the guys that I thought would fight. So my assessment was about correct with the 7 people that would fight back.
no trouble.
Except it's only 6. Chief Inspector Braga. Let's talk to you next.
Is there something that you need?
I was about to say first, but it's not first anymore, right? There's something that you need, citizen. Who are you?
Chief Inspector Braga at your service. I work under the magistrate investigating the crimes of this city. And there are plenty that require my attention, believe you me.
I will not be able to do that accent. As much as I would like to have a talent for voice acting, I do not. What can you tell me of the murders in the Bridge District? Oh, that's good to know. I'm told that magic is illegal in Athkatla. Is this true? It is. My friend Imwin was taken by the cult wizards. Perhaps you could tell me about the war. Well, let's start at the top. Very little. Lieutenant Agersfield is in the Bridge District as the main investigator who... Whoa. Where is he in the Bridge District? I didn't see him anymore after the first encounter. Huh. All I can say is to watch yourself at night if you must be out. So, I should probably be bait then at night, right? I don't want to be on my way then. Fuck you.
Something that you need,
My friend Imwin was taken, if you ask me. Those damnable wizards have far too much leeway to come and go as they please. The council gave an inch and they took the proverbial mile. And that also means, regrettably, that we can do nothing if we oppose their actions, and still the council deludes itself thinking the cult's wizards obey them. You're not better, I'm sure. Allowing these wizards to take your man indefinitely, or worse, for casting a magic missile is hardly justice in my eyes. I like you. But I can't help you or your friend. Nobody knows where the wizards keep their prison either. All I can say is speak to the magistrate, by Lena Janulin. I'm assuming that's a large I, not an L. She's in this room, and I doubt she can help much either, despite what she might suggest. I'm sorry, I hope this Imwin is well and the wizards take pity. I don't count on pity. Perhaps you could tell me about the war. There's little we can do. The Shadow Thieves are entrenched, and this new guild has more power than expected. Both, however, are adept at avoiding authority. The best we can hope is to prevent the city going up in flames in the meantime, and that whichever of them remains will be weak enough to push out. So the second best is to keep them warring amongst each other to keep them down, right? If you're thinking of dealing with either, don't. A number of bodies have turned up. Recruits by either side. I am sure you don't want to end like that. Well, I am also sure that I wouldn't end like that, so... So take heed and stay off the streets at night. I'm sure this will all be over soon enough.
Yes, I wouldn't...
Well, I shouldn't be out at night in the Bridge District, and I shouldn't be out at night anywhere else. Got it. No, you haven't. That was my fault, really. I was away from Fenjadale, flying just for the glory of it. I spotted a large group of armed men assaulting some humans on the ground below. They were slavers, although I didn't know that at the time. When I saw a human child crying and desperately trying to run away from them, my heart clenched with concern. I was distraught. My mother had always warned me to be wary of outsiders, but I did not heed her warnings this time. I flew down to aid the child, swooping to carry him away. The child was surprised and frightened, and his struggle slowed me, enough so that a slaver struck me with an arrow. I plummeted to the ground and was knocked unconscious. When I awoke, I was in my cage. I was the prize of the slavers, to be sold to the highest bidder. They were pleased to sell me to the circus for a great amount of gold. Wait a second. You were sold to your quote-unquote uncle? I feel like we should go back to that circus and have a stern talking with that uncle of yours. I suppose I was glad to learn that the child escaped after all. He ran away after my fall. Hopefully he survived. What else could he have done? It's not your fault it turned out as it did. That was noble of you, if foolish. You were an idiot. Yes, it was. I disregarded my teachings, and I have paid for it. I was taken from my home forever and bereft of my wings. A great and final punishment upon me. Which is especially annoying, as even if she finds her way back home, she will never be able to actually go back home because she cannot fly. Unless she's a mage slash cleric, right? So she can learn levitation, I suppose. Which isn't quite the same, but technically at least allows her to move among that city of theirs. I'm glad that Quail yet lives, and I have found you changed later. Perhaps the gods have begun to forgive my foolish pride. I mean, we can do this romance thing if you want, Eerie, but if Nira pops up, you're out of luck. Just saying.
I'll heed no churlishness.
Yes, you'll do. You, the pretty elf there. I need the new mistress, and I think you'll do nicely. I should have quick-saved. Not a million years, you foul beast. Change later, let's get away from him, please. Can I like, just, you know...
For the glory of
I'll
all.
heed no churlishness.
You ever travel to a tavern or trade meet, my friend? Beware of the Copriths. That family will be the ruin of Ammon, I swear by Helm's beard.
I trust you are aware of whom you're dealing
My family
with.
is one of the wealthiest in Athkatla. We have interests in the gold mines up north and the shipwrights here in the city. So we'll thank you not to stand too close. I will fart in your general direction or something like that.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
The business to you, is there aught that I can help you with? Who are you? I am the magistrate of Athkatla by Lana Yanulin. Why, is that of interest to you? You can tell me of the murders. We're still investigating the matter. There's nothing else I can say. Excuse me, I have other things I must attend to. That's a bit suspicious, isn't it?
In my sight.
A friend of mine was taken captive. I see, but your friend used magic within the city limits. You're aware that this is a violation of Ammon law? We do not allow magic's users to go unchecked. How long is she to be imprisoned? Ammon is no evil sorceress. The cult wizards, though, go unchecked, don't they? I demand that she be released. We were taken kidnapped by a wizard, and Imwen did not even know that she was an Ammon. There's nothing that can be done. We allow the cowled wizards to practice their magic so long as they put down the illegal use of magic around the city, and they do a fine job. So basically, organized crime is fine, but just your everyday, random, unorganized crime, that must be punished. You must be joking. The cowled wizards run the show and you can't even admit it. That is not quite correct, dear man, but I will not lie to you. We normally do not concern ourselves overmuch with the prisoners the wizards take. In other words, they run the show. For the most part, these magic users they capture are dangerous or psychotic. At least, that's what the wizards say. Protecting us from these people is a valuable service. If they've taken someone out of zealousness because she was a mage present at a major magical disturbance, well, I can do nothing. You're the fucking magistrate, lady. Old wizards are not under our command. Oh, really? They do us a service, but they do as they wish. Their prison is a secret even to us, as are their methods. I'm sorry, my good man, but there's truly nothing that we can do for you. Hopefully the cowled wizards will see their error and release your friend. Yeah, that's very likely to happen. The war? I'm aware that another guild of thieves has supposedly arisen to challenge the shadow thieves, but my only concern is the safety of the city. Thievery must not run rampant, and I do not wish for innocents to be hurt by their war. Beyond that, I don't see how this is your concern, dear man. I mean, it really isn't my concern, but I'm just curious, you know? And I can make it my concern if there's a reward in it for me. Cough, cough.
Speak up, speak
What is it you wish? You're obviously out of place here, so unless you have a pressing business, I am very busy and do not wish to be bothered by such as you. What is your purpose here? What branch of the government are you with? If it is any of your concern, I am saddled with clerical upkeep of mystical regulation. Magic is restricted in this land, and rightfully so. Mages are dangerous deviants. But I've seen plenty of mages in the city, and they don't seem to have any trouble. Do you have any knowledge of those taken by the cowled wizards? What happens to those taken by the cowled wizards is not for decent people to know. No magic user goes unknown, and all may pass through here, but that information is not for you, good day.
Speak up, speak up!
I've seen plenty mages. I'm sure you're mistaken. The mages you speak of are either members of the cult wizards or have proven themselves worthy of a license to use the magics here in the city. So how did you prove yourself worthy of a license? Well, for one you must make a monetary sacrifice. After that we allow you to use magic in the city. Should you prove to be deviant, you lose your rights. And just how much is this monetary sacrifice, quote unquote, exactly? 5,000 JP. Fuck me. It would make a lot of things way easier, right? Whatever. Very well then, my lord. You and your companions will have the right for now to cast magic within the city. Do not abuse the privilege or you will lose it. Well, I guess I can,
Nature's servant awaits.
What is it now?
do stuff now then. I mean, it's quite interesting anyway that casting inside the confines of a building isn't detected anyway, right?
Be gone.
Alice Tennislove.
I have my own business to attend to.
I grow weary of waiting here. If I stay much longer, I think I shall grow truly upset. Perhaps people just need a swift kick in the punctuals. Well, now that's a novel approach. No, I seldom have time for reading. Too much work to be done. Minsk, man. What's your intelligence score? 8? We need more people like you on the council, actually. What the fuck? 8. Oh my god, the wisdom. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. And he's a ranger, aka a half-caster, wisdom-based. A good thing there is no, like, malice on spell slots, or you would be sitting at -1 right now.
I have nothing you wish.
Oh, me? I'm nobody. I'm just Toady. What, are you nobody or Toady? Pick one, man. That's the Delrin estate, so let's go here, then here, and then let's do Animan's quest before we ditch the guy. Man, that guy is so fucking obnoxious, it's not even funny. But we didn't ditch him yet, so he can have his stuff back, I suppose.
Yes?
If only because Viconia sadly is evil. Vespa and Peony.
To the task.
Hello, Peony. I'm sorry, sir, but are you expected? Sure. Is that so? Well, I do not recognize you, and I find it highly unlikely that the Lady Maria knows of you. Please leave the estate at once, sir. I'll not have strangers poking about. Let's see how serious you are about this threat. Or if I can just go around and, you know, take all your shit. Which seems to be the likely case right now. Hello, Leona.
Hello there.
Mama? Mama thieves, aye! Okay. How about you? Who are you? Oh, my thieves! I don't think I'm thieves. I'm just a thief.
I'm ready. I can dance on the head of a
Let's see how useless you are, Yoshimo.
Something
I am surprised.
Of course.
I greet you.
Who are you? Oh man, I can't read this without thinking of that XKCD. You know, about the array indices. Anyway. Wait, no, I need to look that up, right? Do. It's XKCD 163 apparently. The classic. You're being inconsistent with your error indices. Quote Stanford algorithms expert Donald Knuth. Who are you? How did you get into my house? Wait, what? Well, that's what he said when I asked him about it. Ah, classic. Anyway, who are you? What are you doing in my house? I don't know. I'm just, you know.
Yes?
I'm just going through the valuables and stuff. It was the wrong button. I wanted to go into the inventory, which happens to be right next to the quick save
Whatever
button.
I can do to help.
Anyway.
Of course.
The fuck is that? I wonder if that's actually locked. Nope, of course not. Do 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 do.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Interesting that everyone leaves their homes just unlocked and stuff, right? He says and finds a locked door.
Fleet of foot and all that.
Interesting.
Oh, yes.
I guess there's some kind of, like, secret door
Just as I
somewhere
thought.
there. Those are pretty small estates. I don't know if I would even call them estates. Yes, ma'am. Maybe of some assistance to you. Have your business with the Justives. The Justives? Might I ask what business they're in? No, you may not. Their affairs are their own. The unknown guests are not privy to them. Now, did you have a purpose here? Nope. No trouble at all. The door's back the way you came. I know. I don't care.
You require... Yoshimo is willing.
But the rolls are weak. Wait, that opens, but those don't. Well, fuck you too, I guess.
To the task at hand.
No, not clever. Oh my god. This one, please. There goes the spell slot.
I'll help however faster than Chick. Take a fast pass.
I might or might not have forgot to check for traps. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay, let's start with the sevens then.
Something you need? Of course.
Hello, car Justice.
Be
Or
gone,
however you're
commoner. I have my own
pronounced.
business to attend to.
Well, fuck you too. Hooligans! Hooligans in my home, and when I have more important guests as well, get out, you rude little bandersnats. I'll have the guard on you if you so much as touch a doily. Well, that's a bit late. Also, where are your important guests? All I see is your lovely little lady here that I will entertain now.
Peasant?
My goodness, God didn't tell me we had guests already. You must be... Actually, you look to be nobody. Get out of my home, you have no business here.
Where shall I display my skill?
You're
These people, man.
What can I do? I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I didn't ask you to do it, but I'll take it.
Yes?
I need a vendor. Wait, what? This alcove is empty and leads nowhere. Okay, that's... Why is that a thing I can click then?
Whatever I can do to help.
Asking for a friend. Off to the Delrin estate we go.
Declare yourself.